the Board of County Commissioners. It's December 22nd, 2020. We are meeting via the Zoom platform. Commissioner Hall, would you say the Pledge of Allegiance?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Public comment, I don't see any public on here. Reading the minutes, have we had a chance to review the minutes?
Let me specify, is this the first set of minutes? We have two to do today.
Let's do the open meeting first and the special meeting second. Okay. So do I have a motion to approve the open meeting minutes from last week?
I'll make a motion.
Commissioner Knoll, a second from Commissioner Poole. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Passes 3-0. Now the special meeting minutes of a motion to approve. Moved by Commissioner Paul. Do I have a second? Second by Commissioner Knoll. Any further questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Okay. Commissioner comments and committee reports.
I really don't have anything. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
I'd like to say that there was something brought up last week about committee assignments, and I'm out of it, but I do think that's a good idea that we switch them up. The more you know about the various committees, it makes you a better commissioner.
I would like to say Merry Christmas to everyone. It's been quite a year. I'd also like to say be safe over the holidays. I got to tell you that I read some information that I have here that really makes me proud of the people of Atchison County who wore their mask, ran their businesses safely. And here's one of the things that happened in that regard. I have a list of all the counties in Kansas and the percentage of people who got the virus and died. For example, number one is Gove County. They have 18 deaths, and they only have a population of 2,600, or almost 7%. Norton County, which is number three, at 23 deaths, 4.29%. Nemaha County, which is close to us, they had 39 deaths, or 3.8%. And none of these counties passed the governor's mask mandate. And I just want to tell you that did work for us. Brown County has 2.75% deaths, 26 deaths. Jefferson County, 17 deaths, 0.9% for 53rd. Donovan, 7.89% or 6 compared to their population of 7,600. Jackson, 6.83, 65th. And Atchison is the best in our area. We had 9 deaths and 0.56%. I don't want to make light of the 9 deaths, but the mask mandate and people wearing masks worked. And I got to thank everybody. And I also thank the county health department who did all the work and are going to continue to do the work. I'd like to thank everybody in this community who made a difference. And keep it up. Hopefully people keep seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope it's there. I think we've got to keep doing our due diligence. So listen to the science, listen to CDC, KDHE. Don't get hung up on what you heard on social media or even the news media today. you can't count on doing the facts. And, I wanted to, our state rep, John Epley, said a thing that really kind of frustrated a lot of citizens who were so diligent in keeping everybody safe. This is from the Atchison Globe. I'm quoting John Epley. I am so sad that the members of my own state GOP want to argue against wearing masks or quibble over data from our state leaders about wearing masks. It is so misleading. It is clear wearing a mask makes a difference. Argue if you want, but you're dead wrong. I've seen masks make a huge difference in our local college, Benedictine, and our school district, 409, which is in-person classes all year round. And in my patients who wear a mask. Wearing a mask is how we keep our economy high, not shut down, no closures. Wear a mask and go about your business. For me, this is how we live out our Christian faith by loving our neighbor as yourself. So I think we should be proud of what we've accomplished in this county during this pandemic. So I'd like to thank everybody very much. Okay, that's all I have today. New business before the board. Justin Knoll, Public Works Director.
Good afternoon. Come before you today. We've got some 2021 fuel bids that were invited a few weeks ago, and then we had some questions, so I issued an addendum and got extended to this week. So I'd like to see about opening those now. If Kaylee could do the honors.
Yes, I can.
Cool.
So first, Justin, on that, you issued the fuel bids. This one came in, you issued an addendum, and this one came in.
Yep.
This is post, same company. Am I only gonna open this one?
Yes, correct. I stated that they would have the option, due to the lateness of the questioning, that they would have the option to retract and resubmit.
Okay, I just want to make sure before I open one that I don't need to open, so that
Yep,
way.
thank you for clarifying that.
Okay, so I guess for them, this is gonna be for FNF. So Nancy Frank Petroleum. I have to find the papers. Okay, so their purchase price for 35,000 gallons of clear diesel fuel. Clear diesel fuel with the regular blend is 2.312 per gallon. The winter blend 70/30 surcharge would be 0.5 cents. I'm pretty sure that's what that says, which would bring it to 2.362 is what they have in parentheses. The purchase price for 29,000 gallons of dyed diesel, regular blend would be 1.992 per gallon. The winter blend 70/30 surcharge is 0.5 cents, which brings it to 2.042 per gallon. And then your purchase price of 20,000 gallons of unleaded would be 2.030 per gallon. And then they have it highlighted on here that their bulk facility is located in Leavenworth, Kansas. Give me a minute. I have Ag Partners Cooperative. So their 35,000 gallons of clear regular blend diesel fuel is 2.312 135 per gallon. And their surcharge for the winter blend 70/30 is 0.20 per gallon. Their dyed diesel at 29,000 gallons. Regular blend is 1.875 per gallon. And then the surcharge for the winter blend is 0.20 per gallon. 20,000 gallons of unleaded is 1.935 per gallon. Well, this bid I just cut in half.
Does that mean it's half as
Oh,
high?
that's good.
I know.
Yeah, it's half the cost.
Well, thankfully I didn't mess up the prices, so I'm good here. So Davies Oil Company, their 35,000 gallons clear regular blend diesel fuel is 1.98 per gallon. The winter blend 70/30 surcharge is 0.06 per gallon. It does say premium additive included includes state tax percent, and then it says 0.26 per gallon. And then on the 29,000 gallons dyed diesel for the regular blend is 1.72 per gallon with a premium additive included. The surcharge for the winter blend 70/30 is 0.06 per gallon. And the 20,000 gallons unleaded is 1.88 per gallon, which it includes a state tax of 0.23 cents per gallon. Ha, that's a of not percent sign up there at the others. This one will be number 4 will be consumer oil. The 35,000 gallons clear diesel for regular blend is 1.989 per gallon. Winter blend 70/30 surcharge is 0.09 per gallon. The 29,000 gallons dyed diesel regular 1.729 per gallon. The surcharge winter blend 70/30 is 0.09 per gallon. And then the purchase price for the 20,000 gallons unleaded is 178.9. This is going to be the last bid. I got this one too, but I did not. This one is Jackson Farmers. The 35,000 gallons clear diesel fuel regular blend is 2.11 per gallon. The winter blend surcharge would be 2.13 per gallon. The dyed diesel at 29,000 gallons for regular blend is 1.85 per gallon. And the winter blend 70/30 surcharge is 1.87 per gallon. And your 20,000 gallons unleaded is 1.82 per gallon. And that is all of the bids I have.
Nothing from consumer oil. Consumer oil is bid.
No, they did.
That was the second to the last one was consumer.
Okay, okay.
Hang on, consumer was 198.9 for the clear diesel. Dyed was 172.9 and 0.9 for the surcharge. And then the unleaded was 178.9.
And I wanted to clarify on Jackson Farmers, where it said the clear diesel was 211, but it wasn't the surcharge. It would be priced with the surcharge would be 213, correct? So, yeah. Well, I just wanted, because it was said surcharge 2.13. Well, that would have been,
I know, I'm just reading it how it shows, and I'm just showing you what I'm seeing.
okay. All right. Good.
My suggestion would be to let Justin review these numbers, come back to us with a recommendation.
That's what I was gonna request is once I get the official copies from Kaylee, then, because I hand scribbled everything down that she read, but to make sure I got everything correct, get the official electronic copies, and then I'll tally up the bid tabs.
Okay. You get them on an Excel spreadsheet or whatever. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The
Moving right along.
I had one other thing, sir.
I have two things for you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was going through our files and came across a list of I believe all anyway, of our structures that are less than 20-foot length. So they are not officially considered a bridge, and they are not on the KDOT or FHWA inventory list. And I am not 100% certain. There may have been an inspection since then, but the file was dated as last modified in 2015. So I've got a PO prepared with a proposal from Schwab Eaton to perform inspection on 87 of these structures. And most of these are they're timber structures. They're 5-ton, 3-ton, not, and they get used very heavily by local traffic, be it agricultural or otherwise. So I would like to get these inspected. Been given a price of $9,500, not to exceed, to evaluate the present condition, make note of any changes or deficiencies since the last inspection, provide photos, maintenance recommendations if applicable, and then complete the engineering services summary report and verification of the location coordinates and make note of any changes since the previous inspections. Yeah, or if the structure's been replaced with a culvert or with a new bridge or otherwise.
How long has it been since this has been done?
The last file that I was able to come up with, that I was able to find, was November 18th of 2015. It said last modified on the properties for the file.
And is there a rule of thumb of when they need to be done, or is it every 5 years, every 10? Or?
Well, so our regular inventory bridges, the ones that were done this summer, are either biennial, or if they're a fracture critical, which we have 17 fracture critical bridges, they are to be inspected annually and reported.
But on this type of bridge or this structure?
I'm not aware of a specific time limit or frequency that's required, because like I said, they're not on the inventory. So it would be basically upon us to impose that frequency. But generally speaking, with a timber structure, I strongly would recommend inspecting them on more than a 5-year basis, more frequently. Yes,
That's
sir.
not a large amount, but shouldn't that be put up for bid versus just doing one company?
We can. We can. I guess why I had requested them is because they had already had all the information from previous, and they perform all of our other actually off system and Bureau of Local Projects bridges as well.
I actually think that's a pretty good bid, because for 87 structures, lower than what I would have assumed it would have been.
Yeah, I mean, this summer, what we did was 160, I believe it was 160 of total bridges, and it was around, total was around 26,000, I believe. So less than half for this, which the reporting would not be as extensive because they don't have to log all the information into a KDOT portal like they would with the previous inspections that were done, the biennials and the annuals.
I'm personally okay with this.
Well, the chair would entertain a motion to approve a purchase order to Schwab for Manhattan, Kansas for not to exceed $9,500. So it could be less, not to exceed $9,500. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second? I'll second it for discussion purposes. Further discussion? Hearing none, I should be ready to vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Abstain, same sign. Passes 2-0. Passes 2 with 1 abstention. And moving right along.
That was all I had today, gentlemen. Thank you.
But I have a purchase order for Norfolk Contracting.
I was going to propose that for next week, but if it's the bridge that we discussed this morning and have discussed previously, the one that we've gotten a proposal to repair it for future construction, and then we've also gotten this proposal to completely replace the bridge.
So you're going to bring that next week then? So-
Yes, sir. That was my plan.
Okay, I had it in front of me, so.
Okay.
moving right along.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
Wes, you're up.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I sent you an email for our final Spark grant payout to our businesses and nonprofit. The email shows the payout for Bullish of a total of $8,944.78 and Salvation Army for a total of $50,000 for a grand total of $58,944.78. With your approval, that will be paid on December 28th and then mailed to the businesses. Last of the Spark payouts. That'll be the final run.
Right, yeah. Wes. Okay. Salvation Army just did their first payout.
They waited until the very end with all of their receipts together and submitted as one package.
And we're pretty sure that's all staying in Atchison, right?
That is 100% all staying in Atchison. They paid utility bills. They part of the food that they've been giving out, they had to acquire freezers to keep all that food in between distributions. So 100% all of that is staying in Atchison County.
So the chair will entertain a motion to approve the grant payment authorization, Bush Mize for $8,944.78, and the Salvation Army for $50,000. Do I have a motion?
Also move.
And I vote by Commissioner Knoll, seconded by Commissioner Foley. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Passes 3-0. Okay, anything else, Wes?
That's all I have for today. Thank you, and all of you have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Any old or unfinished business? I don't have anything on the agenda. Does anybody know of any old business? Any reason for an executive session? Okay, county councilor updates.
Other than wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, I don't have anything to add today.
Okay. And we might remind everybody that's listening The courthouse is closed both Thursday and Friday. So it's gonna be a real short week. Tomorrow's your last day before Christmas. Okay, I don't see anything else on our agenda. The chair will entertain a motion to adjourn at 1:25 p.m.
I
So
so
moved.
move.
Moved by Commissioner Knoll, seconded by Commissioner Hall. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Passes. See you next week. See you after Christmas. Have a good one.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.